welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing my Buyer Browse series. This is a series where I go through all of the new releases and share with you guys whether I'm going to be picking them up or not, just so that you guys know what to expect on my channel in the upcoming weeks, and also so that you guys know what new makeup is coming out on the market. Now, as many of you guys know, this series was started by Samantha March in her Will I Buy It series, which was such an iconic idea, really. It was a great idea. So all the credit goes to her. I will link her channel in the description box down below, along with the Instagram pages that I will be getting all of my information from. Before we jump into it, if you guys are interested in seeing this eye look and how I created it, I just uploaded a video on Instagram, so you guys can go ahead and check that out. It was so easy, so fun, and it was inspired by a picture on the Natasha Denona Instagram. So if you guys are interested, definitely head over there and check it out. Let's go ahead and jump straight into the video. So the first collection we have is from Besame Cosmetics. I hope I'm saying that right. But this is their Marilyn Monroe collection. It is a vintage iconic collection, which, I mean, I love Marilyn Monroe. This entire collection is stunning. It is so beautiful. And I would say this is definitely a collector's piece. I don't know what the prices are going to be on this collection. It will be available tomorrow, April 23rd. But it includes quite a few products. I would say this is definitely a collector's item. I'm not going to be picking it up, but it is very beautiful. I mean, the case and stuff is just absolutely beautiful. So the next thing that we have here is from Huda Beauty. She is launching another new perfume in the Kayali collection. Is it Kayali? Anyway, this is called her Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper. So it's an electric floral woody creation. The scent is a combination of spiciness of pink pepper and saffron with sweet Bulgarian rose and royal lily florals. It's also deepened with sandalwood and golden amber. It sounds really beautiful. The 100 milliliter bottle is $138, the 50 milliliter bottle is $100, and the 10 milliliter bottle is $27. So yeah, this will be coming soon. I don't have a date yet, but I don't know that I'll be getting it. It sounds really beautiful though, but it might be a little bit too musky for what I'm looking for in the summer. I don't know. I think I'll pass, but it sounds delightful. Okay, so we also have new fragrances from Jo Malone. These are now available on the Sephora website. It is inspired by British love of jam making. These are 5 unique fragrances celebrating the fruit flavors of the British pantry, housed in a white ceramic bottle inspired by vintage marmalade jars, which that is so cute. Yeah. So anyway, there's new fragrances coming from Jo Malone if anybody's interested. Next up, we have from Hourglass. This is their new liquid lipstick formula. It's called the Velvet Story Lip Cream. It's a featherweight lip mousse that delivers a diffused, soft focus matte finish with a velvety texture for comfortable wear. The whipped texture goes on smooth, leaving a cushiony, velvety fill. Features a custom tapered applicator for precise definition. It retails for $36 each. Comes in 6 different shades. I'm not going to be picking these up, but for anyone that loves like liquid lipsticks and stuff, those might be fun to check out. So let's talk about Suku. So Suku has launched their spring collection, and they've launched 2 different blush palettes, 2 different eyeshadow palettes, and then several lippies. So the blushes I already purchased on the Selfridges website. It will be here sometime next week. And like I said, they have 2 different color combinations. Really beautiful, actually. Like, I'm kind of excited because I've heard so many people say that they love their blushes. So I'm very excited to play around with them. They have 2 palettes. One is the number 102 and the other is the number 126. And these are very, very beautiful. I'm going to try to pick between one. I did pick up both blushes because y'all, I'm a blush nut. Like, I love blushes. I live for blushes. I don't think that's a secret. The palettes, I decided I'm only going to pick one, but I haven't decided which one I'm going to pick. I was actually thinking about getting the pink one, just because I think I would wear those tones more than I would the purple. But it looks very beautiful, right? Like, so pretty. So also they have 2 new lipstick shades. I've never tried their lip products before, so I was thinking about getting 1 palette and 1 lippy just to kind of try their lipstick formula, but I don't need it. But I would like to try it, I guess. So next up we have from Shantakai. This is their new Flower Power Summer 2021 collection. And they relaunched the powder, which I have the powder right here. I'm still trying to find a way to like this powder. It's a little bit too mattifying, which I'm not going to say it's overly mattifying, but it's this powder right here. So remember, like, everybody was raving about this powder. I don't like overly love this powder. It's a little bit too much for me, how mattifying it is, but it does have a tiny bit of radiance. I think for me, I personally reach for the Charlotte Tilbury over this one. They relaunched it in the new packaging. So it's got this really cute floral packaging. They also launched a blush, which I did pick up the blush. I already found a dupe for it. I know. I already found a dupe for it. I am like shocked. I will be showcasing it in an upcoming video. It's a little teeny little, it looks much bigger in the pictures, but it's just kind of a small little dainty little blush. And then they also launched this lipstick. This is their Lip Chic. This color is like, oh, I am here for these like really orangey, pinky lips. I don't know why, but I am so attracted to them this summer. I don't know why, but anyway, so that is the lip. I will be trying this on for you in an upcoming video. Those launched on the Shantakai website. We also have a new palette from Dior. So this is one of their new 5 color couture. This palette is the number 619 and it's called the Pink Glow. And it looks really beautiful. I don't know for sure if I'm going to get it, but it looks really pretty. I think for me, it's not really unique enough for me to say, yeah, I'm going to get it, right? So I don't know. I think I'm going to pass, but it is really pretty. So if you guys haven't heard, Givenchy is launching new blushes that look like this, and they're very interesting, right? I don't know how to feel about them. Of course, as soon as they come to America, which I don't know when, because it looks like they will be starting to launch in Asia in June, but these look very beautiful. I don't know how I'm gonna feel about them because they are powder, right? But I like the overall thought of kind of mixing those tones together. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to try it. When they come out, I'm going to try it. I can't say no because they're just too interesting. Yeah. So next up we have from KKW Fragrance. They are collaborating with Jeff Leatham. So I guess he has been designing florals for the Kardashian and Jenner family for years. So you can pick these up. These are very beautiful. I love the little flower and all of that. Like, I like the pot and kind of, you know, the overall look of the bottle looks just beautiful. So each one of them is 30 milliliters for $40, or you can get the bundle of all 3 for $110. So we have the Desert Rose, we have the Jasmine Air, and then we have the Night Iris. I don't think I'll be picking those up, but I really like the design of that bottle. It's so kind of outside of the box, and I'm here for it. It's really pretty. Speaking of Kim Kardashian, KKW Beauty also launched new contour duos. Now, let me say this. I have a little bag over here of KKW Beauty products that I have not had a chance to grab. They were her last launch. They were the matte palettes. It was like a month and a half ago. I don't know when those launched, but they've been sitting over there waiting for me to get to them. So KKW Beauty decided to launch these little contour duos, and basically what they are is they're just paired perfectly for light, medium, and dark, and they're just kind of for on-the-go type of products where you don't have to grab your bronzer. I did go ahead and grab the medium palette because I can see myself using this. I'm a huge fan of using the bronzer in my crease. The problem is sometimes my bronzers are a little bit too warm for my crease. So I thought this would be perfect for me because it is a two-tone situation. When that comes, I will probably review those matte palettes. If many of you guys have been waiting for those, I'll probably review those matte palettes, and then like I'll just include that in with it. I'll just do like one clip about each palette and go from there. So for those of you guys that are waiting. Next up we have from Rare Beauty. These are available now. So these are her new eyeshadow palettes. Hold on, back up. I got ahead of myself. She launched one palette. It's $29 and it comes with 7 different shades. She also launched a new eye primer, which is called Always an Optimist. It is a weightless eye primer, retails for $18. And then she also launched a pore diffusing primer for $24. Now I did pick up the palette. I have not used it yet, but I'll probably include that in like a full face of like new makeup. That will be coming up very soon. Okay. Then we have this new palette from Viseart. So I did go ahead and pick this up, and yes, I have it. Hi, can I help you with something? Hi. Hi, my sweet boy. I wish you could just come up on my lap, but you can't. Rowdy had to come and say hi to me. He wants a love. Sometimes when he wants a love, he'll just like come and like lay his head on my lap and like want me to love him. Retails for $44. It was also launched with a lippy. So I did go ahead and pick the palette up along with the lippy, and I will be reviewing that this week. It will be coming up this week. I'm excited to share my thoughts with you guys on that. Okay, so the new Makeup Forever Water Tint Foundation. No, Water Tone. What am I talking about? So I have this. It's called the Water Tone Foundation. This is what it looks like, and I will be reviewing this very, very soon. Now, I also want to mention that Burberry launched a new foundation. It's called the Ultimate Glow Foundation, and yes, I picked it up. So I was very excited to try this new one out, and it looks like it had great coverage. So I will be reviewing that as soon as it arrives. I ordered it actually today. The biggest complaint I have with this foundation overall is it doesn't have as many shades. I think it only comes in like 12 shades, which is such a bummer. You know, I just wish that... Anyway, right off the bat, I knew I needed to grab it because I do love a glowy foundation. It retails for $55. So that's the information on that. Okay, so next up we have from Colourpop. What would this video be without a Colourpop launch? I mean, it just wouldn't be available. It wouldn't be it wouldn't be a video, would it? So this is their new 4-pan palettes, which these are super, super cute. In fact, I might go out on a limb and say the picture I'm looking at, the bottom row in the middle, that kind of tan one, that looks to be very similar to the KKW Beauty ones I was just talking about, the little travel friendly, like hurry and pop it in the crease type of deal. So, these are $9 each, so that is not a bad price. Much cheaper than the KKW Beauties for 2 shades. I will be honest, recently I bought those 5-pan. They kind of looked like the Natasha Denona 5-pans, right? They kind of had that look to them, and they were not good. I tried so hard to make them work, and they just were not good. So I was kind of bummed about that. So I hope that maybe it was just kind of a fluke. I don't know. But anyway, so here we have from Nabla Cosmetics. They have the Skin Realist Beautifying Tinted Balm. So it's supposed to be creamy, blending seamlessly onto the skin. It evens out the complexion and instantly gives a fresh, healthy, lifted, plumper appearance with a radiant and smoothing finish. I might pick that up. Shit, calm down. I might pick that up. I don't know. I'm on the hunt. Can I say that 5 times fast? I am on the hunt to try to find a really good skin tint for the summer. So yeah. Next up we have new face palettes from Benefit Cosmetics. And let me just say this. Okay, so Benefit has now kind of driven down the road of like NARS orgasm. You know how NARS was, they made an orgasm for everything, like the shade orgasm. I'm not talking about like a real orgasm, I'm talking about the powder orgasm. Just to make that clear. So you know how they just kind of like put it into everything, right? Okay, Benefit and their Hoola bronzer, I get it. Like it's a good bronzer. People love it. It's like one of your best sellers. But you guys are killing me with this stuff. There is no palette for a deeper complexion. Let's just point that out. First of all, there's no palette for a deeper complexion. I don't think any of the bronzers would work for me, period. And I'm like medium to tan. So I don't think any of the bronzers would work for me. That's why I don't use the Hoola bronzer. It's too light for me. I can't, it doesn't give me much color. It's kind of pointless to put it on. The blushes look really beautiful in this. I'm not really feeling these. I feel like they missed a huge opportunity here. They missed a huge opportunity to launch something really beautiful and inclusive, and I'm just not here for it. I'm just gonna say this and then I'll move on. I'm medium to tan skin. If I don't feel like those palettes will even work for me, girl, y'all think that that's gonna work for anybody with a deeper skin tone? No. So stop with this exclusion crap. Okay, we're gonna move on. Many of you asked me about this palette. This is the Mary Jane palette from Milk Cosmetics. So many of you guys asked me if I was going to review this palette, and I passed on it, and I am so glad I did. As many of you guys know, Teresa from Teresa's Dead, she is one of my oldest friends on YouTube. In fact, I actually think she was the first friend I ever made on YouTube. She and I are like ride or dies. I love that girl to the moon and back. Anyway, she reviewed this palette on her channel. It did not, I mean, it was a complete joke. Some of the shimmers were absolutely redonkulous. Like, I was like, who passed this? The mattes looked really good, but the shimmers, terrible. If you guys want a second opinion, head over to my friend Patty Alonso's channel. She also reviewed this. I think it was a full face of like new makeup that she picked up from Sephora. She hated that palette. So I am so glad I passed on that, you guys, because they missed a good opportunity here because it was beautiful, right? But no. No. Okay, let's briefly talk about the new vitamin C serum from Desi Skin. So as many of you guys know, Desi Perkins started her own skincare company, and it is a vitamin C glow serum. It is for a bright, glowy, and even skin, made with 15% pure vitamin C. I love vitamin C in my skincare. And I bought it, and I actually bought 2 bottles of it. Well, actually 3, but okay. I'm going to give one to my mom. My skin does not like this at all, you guys. My skin had such a reaction. My skin's still healing from it. Like, I have all these little bumps, like right along here. Can you guys see these little bumps? See this? All these little teeny bumps all over my skin. And this is actually better than it was. And I got this monster that legit was like infected. It was gross. It was like this green, pussy, yellow. Oh, here's the thing. I'm all about popping those zits, but when it's like, you can tell when it's different. You can tell when it's oozing and it's a little tingy green. Yeah, no. And I'm not saying that the Desi product caused this, because this could totally be hormonal because of the area that it's at on my face. I do have hormonal acne, and I know where to expect them. But when I start having funkiness going on, what the hell am I saying? When I have funkiness going on along my forehead, it is a hot mess, and it is something that my skin reacted to. So I've discontinued using it. I'm going to use it one more time just to verify that it is in fact this serum, and I will discontinue it altogether. So that really sucks. I don't know. I normally never have reaction to things, by the way. My skin's pretty damn tough. I've put it through a lot. Along my skincare journey, I've put my skin through hell, and I've never had this kind of reaction. So I don't know, you guys, but at the end of the day, that is the 411 on that. So I'll keep you guys posted. Okay, you guys, I think that's it for now. Not really a lot being launched, which I am not mad at, you guys. I kind of get like overwhelmed with the new makeup. And also, I want to mention, so many of you guys absolutely loved my full face of like going through my collection and pulling out my old favorites. You guys loved that video, and it made me so happy because I had so much fun doing it. I'm just gonna make it a series. It's so fun to film those type of videos, and I think it's such a good reminder for us to kind of calm down on the hypes of the new products and just focus on what we have and enjoy what we have and pull out our old favorites. I had so many of you guys privately reach out to me on Instagram saying, I am so glad you shared that video today because I pulled out my old favorites and I had such a blast playing with my makeup. So thank you for, you know, inspiring me to do that. And I think sometimes we just need that reminder. We know we got good makeup in our collection, but we just need a little bit of a reminder to let us know to dive into that makeup and love it and treasure it because you once did treasure it. So that you can expect to see on my channel. Also, many of you guys really enjoyed my luxury fails video. And I think I'm going to start making it a series of just roasting luxury makeup. I had so much fun. Like I tried to explain in the Hermes video, a lot of people get offended when you talk about their favorite product. It just is what it is. I think it just kind of comes with human nature. So I always kind of steered away from doing that. But the reaction that I got in that video, I realized that you guys really need that information. I'm not going to worry about the crybabies that huff and puff and blow down their house because I talked bad about one of their products that they love. No disrespect. It just is what it is. Makeup's subjective. And we're going to do that as a new series on this channel. There's so much new makeup. And as I have kind of tiptoed into the luxury makeup world, I have soon realized that just because the product costs a fortune doesn't mean that you're going to love it automatically. Luxury makeup is overhyped when it comes to just buying it for the brand. I'm going to start that as a new series as well. Now, in that video, I told you guys that I would be creating a video of 20 brands, like 20 high-end brands, and best and worst. And that video is coming up. It's going to come up this week. It was supposed to go up last week. You guys, I slacked last week. Like last week I slacked. So this week it will be coming up. I'm actually going to be filming it tomorrow, so I'll probably put it up like on Saturday or something. So be on the look for that video, even though it's about a week late, but you know, I'm just glad you guys love me and have so much patience. Also, those of you guys that are waiting, speaking of patience, for those of you guys that are waiting for my fake tan video, believe me, it's coming. The problem is when you're testing out fake tan, it takes you a week to test out each product. And oh my gosh. So I kept adding all these different ones on the list. So that video is coming for those of you guys that are waiting. That video is coming. I'm almost to the end. I've got one more product to test and that video is coming. I have so many self-tanners to go through. So many that are just a complete shit show and others are beautiful. So that video is coming up. I'm also going to include like glowy products and like body makeup products. I've been kind of buying a few body makeup products up just to see kind of how it wears and stuff. So it's going to be all in that video, you guys. It might be a minute, but it is coming. So be on the look for that video as well. That's it for my Buyer Browse series. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me in today's video. I hope you guys all have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I will see you guys all in my next video. Love you. Bye.